Wheel of Time Season 2 continues to deliver, gradually becoming a massive sensation among fantasy fans. In fact, I started to realize that the recent SFX shows that are based on classic books such as Foundation and Wheel of Time tend to do moderately in their first season, but deliver their true potential in their second season. So I feel like I've been unfair to Wheel of Time during its first season, as I now see that the show was laying the groundwork for what is to come next. So here I am, completely blown away by each and every episode of Wheel of Time Season 2. In my humble opinion, each new episode of this particular season is better than the previous one. And now that I'm obsessed with episode 6, I cannot wait for episode 7 to blow my mind. So without further ado, let's see what to expect from the next installment of Wheel of Time. Episode 6 of the show was titled Eyes Without Pity, and was a perfect fit for this particular episode. However, I personally title it as the episode of tragedies. I mean, throughout the episode, we jumped from one tragedy to another and cannot take a break for a second. Every single one of our characters was faced with challenges that would tire them not only physically but also emotionally. Egwene was perhaps the one who lost a part of her soul throughout this process, as she was exposed to a long process of torture that forced her to basically change her identity to fit in this new setting. It was nasty, selfish, and brutal. And I hated to see her like that. The scene in which she puts the tree on fire is both epic and tragic at the same time. On the one hand, we were impressed by Egwene's power. On the other hand, the intensity of the scene signals the ending of an era in Egwene's journey. I believe in the next episode we will see a numb Egwene, similar to her next-door cellmate who has already gone through a similar torture process. Since this episode was mostly about Egwene, I don't think we will see much of her in the next episode, but we are likely to witness other characters, particularly Rand's attempts to save her from her misery. So in a sense, she will still be the center point of the upcoming Wheel of Time episode. Speaking of Rand, we have to talk about his twisted relationship with Lanfear. Unfortunately, since he saw Egwene's troubling situation in a brief and yet very impactful scene, he finally gave in to Lanfear's demands, simply transferring to the dark side. I know that he is yet to give his oath to the Dark One, but he is about to do so, as he has no other choice but to obey Lanfear to save Egwene. When he went to Loghain to be trained, he revealed his true potential for the first time, proving that he is truly the Dragon Reborn, and is capable of many things that we can't even imagine. In the next episode, I expect to see him thrive even more, even though he is currently stopped by Len. I don't think Rand will have any issues in escaping Lan, and perhaps even reuniting with Egwene. I personally don't think that the showrunners will wait until the end of the season to bring these two together, but we will see. Also, I have to mention that in episode 6, there was a team of everyone not only suffering, but also shifting to the dark side. For instance, Matt just heard that he will soon kill Rand because he will transfer to the dark side, and even hearing about this prophecy tortured him. I mean, poor Matt. I believe we will witness more of his suffering in the next episode and see him struggling to embrace his destiny. Even Liandrin, who switched to the dark side to save her son in the first place, was forced to remain in the dark side even after her son's death. In other words, the dark side is getting way too powerful, and we are about to see it thrive in the next episode, which will be released on September 28th. What do you expect to see in Wheel of Time Episode 7? Do you think Rand will serve the Dark One? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.